Well, good morning, everybody. We are down to 2 days. It's Monday. I leave on Wednesday. I have to be dropped off at the airport at about 11 o'clock in the morning. I'll be saying my goodbyes to everybody about 10:30. We do have to make some crazy exception uh, because people can't come to the airport. So I'm just saying some quick goodbyes over at my mom's house to my kids and my parents and siblings, and then I'm off. This morning, I'm noticing more and more trouble sleeping, and so this morning, I was up at 5:45, um, and so that was I was up even before John was up for work. Um, I have my COVID test this morning, my travel COVID test, same as any other COVID test, but it is this morning. And then immediately following, I have an appointment with the doctor where they have to fill out a deal called a fit to fly. Even though I will have had a COVID test done and cross our fingers, pray, whatever, that it comes out negative, I still have to have a note from a doctor that says I am showing no symptoms of COVID, no cough, no headache, no fever, no, et cetera, et cetera. Um, so I have those two appointments today. Um, Got some last minute things around the house I'm going to do. I'm going to clean up the spare room. So if anybody wants to come and stay with John, did you guys catch that? Stay with John while I am gone. Then the spare room will be cleaned up. Let's see what else. What else? I know my sleep was really restless last night. John said I need him all through the night last night. And I think that's about it. I mean, I did get an email first thing this morning because of I had made a previous video about my flights having changed. And one of the things I have to do in order to travel to Thailand is fill out a deal called Certificate of Entry, which, goes to the embassy and it shows them when I leave, what flights I take in between, and when I arrive. And because my flights changed, my advisor sent me a message probably at, I don't know, it was yesterday evening, that said, you need to get a new certificate of entry. Brief moment of panic there, even still a brief moment of panic, because I had to refill out that paperwork with the new flight information, and it clearly states that it takes 3 business days. So I don't technically need that sheet so now how my flights go is I go Boise to Seattle, Seattle to LA, LA to Hong Kong, Hong Kong to Bangkok. And so I do not need they refer to it as a COE, the certificate of entry, until I leave LA. So the hope is that COE comes in basically later in the afternoon on Wednesday, after I've already left Boise, but I get it. And then I will have to somehow, some way, through the airport or something, print it up and get it with my paperwork. So one of the crazy things about traveling during COVID, and also particularly about going to Thailand, is I have to now. I've never traveled internationally before, so I don't know what's normal. Sorry, I have a piece of hair stuck in my nose piece of my glasses. Anyway, I don't know what's normal to have and what's not. I've always been under the assumption that it's, you have your passport and your boarding pass and you're good. But in these times, traveling, let's see, I have to have my itinerary for each flight, my visa, my passport, which are the same in the same document, my confirmation of my ASQ hotel or my quarantine hotel in Bangkok, my COE, certificate of entry, my approval from the university that I'll be going to. And I believe that is what I have to have on me. I believe that's it. So those will be carried like in my carry-on bag, and I'll have to present those, and obviously the boarding pass as well, to the airline when I go to board. So a lot of paperwork that has to be carried along. And then they will pick me up at the ASQ, the quarantine hotel, will pick me up at the airport. One of the things that I got lucky with is I will now be traveling on the group flight from LA. So they'll be picking us all up at the same time. So we will all check in. We will get to Bangkok on the 8th at 2 in the afternoon. So that sounds like a long ways out, but really it's, we lose a day traveling there. Like right now it's Tuesday here. Well, I mean, Monday here, excuse me. It's Monday morning here, but it's Monday night there. So, we lose a day as we travel. So it's, I think my first flight is almost, or my flight from LA to Hong Kong is almost 16 hours. And then once I get to Hong Kong, it's another 3 hours to Bangkok, 3 to 4 hours to Bangkok. So it'll be a long stretch of time. You know, you consider I'm leaving here at 11 o'clock on the 6th, or I'm dropping off at the airport 11 o'clock on the 6th. And I arrive in Bangkok at 8 o'clock on the 8th. Anyway, it wasn't 8 o'clock. It's 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock on the 8th. So yeah, the next couple days, we'll see how they go. I have some anxiousness. I am kind of getting a little more excited right now. Not nearly as much fear. I did spend some time with my mom yesterday. That was extremely important to get some of that time in. I took some awesome videos of my grandma when I saw her several days ago. So I'll take those with me. She's a Spitfire, and it was worth taking the video. And I think that's it. Bags are all packed. I have a portable scale to weigh them with, a baggage scale. And so I'm at about 47 pounds for each bag. So I've got 2 47-pound bags, and then my my carry-on as well. And I'm sure I'll have my purse. So this will be, the transport back and forth will be interesting. But that is okay. I'm going to be gone for almost 7 months. So I think it's, you know, fair enough. Fair enough. So anyway, that's kind of the check-in for 2 days more, right? 48 hours from right now, I will be pacing the floor and awaiting the flight. Hopefully, you know, spending a little bit of quiet time with my husband at that time, because I sure am gonna miss that guy. Gonna miss a lot of people. But this is gonna be a life-changing, amazing opportunity, and I'm really excited. So thanks again for following me, and I will talk to y'all again another day.